Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So today I wanted to give you a tutorial on the new Urban Decay Heavy Metal palette that looks just like this. I got this in the mail last week and I have been obsessing over it ever since. The colors in here are so gorgeous, and if you didn't already guess, they are all metallic shades. It slides out and you get this giant mirror in the middle. Look at these colors. I love that you get like really fun colors on the one side, and on the other side you get all kind of like your neutrals, your taupes, your browns, your golds. But these purples right here, I'm living in the kind of like that burgundy color, which is what I use today. These are so pigmented and so creamy. And I also use some of the new Urban Decay Heavy Metal liners, which if you guys didn't know, I've been obsessed with forever. Midnight Cowboy, the gold one, is like my holy grail. So I was super excited that they came out with some new colors. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. So if you guys would like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. For brows today, I'm taking the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil and just filling everything in with short little hair strokes and then brushing them out in between. For primer today, I'm using the BECCA Cosmetics First Light Priming Filter. This does such an amazing job of just brightening up my skin and evening out my skin tone. It also helps to kind of blur out any imperfections and just really make this skin look much more awake and refreshed. I'm pairing this with the BECCA Cosmetics Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This has a peachy kind of orange undertone to it, which really helps to cancel out dark circles. And it's a very creamy, smooth formula. And I'm just using my finger to very gently blend this out. And as you can see, it really helps to conceal my dark circles and really brighten up my under eye area. Of course, for foundation, we're going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is one of my holy grails. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this and then blend it all out with a beauty blender, just kind of making sure that everything is nice and smooth and blended in. I'm then going to use one of my new favorite tools, which is the Real Techniques Blend and Blur All Over Brush. I'm just going to use this to kind of blend everything together. This really helps to set the makeup into your skin so it doesn't look like makeup and it looks a lot more natural. It's also perfect for blending your makeup down onto your chin and onto your neck as well. I do have a few imperfections today, so taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, I'm just going to dot this on all of my little pimples and blemishes, just to kind of erase everything away, and then blend those all out with a beauty blender. For my under eyes, I'm going to be using a combo of the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape and the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm just applying a light layer of both of these under my eyes because together they make the perfect shade and the perfect coverage. And then again, just blending this all out with a very damp beauty blender. To set that all in place, I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit of Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder and applying this right on top of that concealer with a damp beauty blender, just kind of baking everything in place. And I'm going to take a large fluffy brush and just dust off all the loose excess powder. To warm up the face, I'm taking my new favorite bronzer, which is the BECCA Sunlit Bronzer in Capri Coast. This is a warm golden brown shade that really gives you that perfect sun-kissed glow. And I'm pairing it with my Real Techniques Contour Blend and Blur Brush. I love this for carving out my contour. I'm a little like contour spastic, so this just makes it so easy. It blends out like a dream, and together they are just the perfect combination. And I just love the way that this bronzer warms up the face and makes it look like you have a really natural sun-kissed glow. Taking the MAC and Kelly Osbourne blush, I'm just very lightly dusting this onto the apples of my cheeks and blending it out as I go along. For highlighter, I wanted something a little bit more natural looking, so I'm taking the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Highlighter and just brushing this onto the high points of my cheeks, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow as well. This just gives such a gorgeous natural glow and really helps to just kind of brighten up the face. With my shadow shields, I'm going to go ahead and apply these right on my under eyes. These help to catch any excess fallout from your shadows, especially when you're doing crazy eye looks. And these just really help, especially if you're someone like me who likes to do foundation first. Taking Chaser from the Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette and a large fluffy brush, I'm just going to be buffing this all over my eyelids in little circular motions. This is just going to be used as the transition shade for all the other colors we're going to lay down. I'm then dipping into the color Low Blow and starting to buff this in the outer corner of my eye, kind of right above the crease, and then just blending it inwards toward my inner corner. With a tapered blending brush, I'm dipping into the color En Fuego, which is this gorgeous burgundy color. I'm going to start by buffing this into the outer corner and then slowly bringing it inwards toward my inner corner, but focusing the majority of the pigmentation on the outer corner just to make that crease nice and dark. I'm then going to take a fluffy brush and just kind of blend everything out back and forth in windshield wiper motions. I'm going to be drawing out a cut crease with a flat shader brush and the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is just going to create a really nice base for the metallic shadows that we're going to lay down on top of it. With the color Punk Rock and a flat shader brush, I'm going to start by applying this all over the concealer that we just laid down, focusing on the lid and bringing it into the inner corner and the outer corner, but still staying right on top of that concealer. And I'm working my way from the bottom to the top just so I don't go into the crease. To add a little bit more dimension to this look, I'm taking the color Scream and a flat shader brush. I'm going to be applying a tiny bit of this on the inner corner of my eye, bringing it slightly inwards towards the center, and then a little bit on the outer corner as well, and just slightly blending it into the center of the lid. I'm then going to go ahead and take off my shadow shields and just kind of add a little bit more color to my under eyes, taking En Fuego from the Naked Heat palette and buffing it upwards just so all the colors meet at the corner, and bringing it slightly down into my waterline and blending it downward. We all know I'm obsessed with glitter, so I'm taking the Heavy Metal Liner by Urban Decay in the color Punk Rock. I'm going to start by taking this from the outer corner of my eye and just drawing a line right above my crease. I don't want this to be in the crease because then it'll kind of disappear when my eyes are open, so by placing it right above, it just helps it to kind of pop more. I'm just going to do this on both sides. I'm going to apply 2 coats to make it a really heavy glitter line. With Ashes from the Naked Heat palette, I'm just buffing a little bit of this into my outer corner just to kind of blend everything together and deepen up that crease a little bit more. It also helps kind of blend in that glitter line so it's not such a harsh transition. With the Perversion mascara, I'm just applying a few coats of this to my top and bottom lashes to prep my eyes for falsies. And for falsies today, you guys already know the drill. It's the House of Lashes Noir Fairy Lights. I'm just going to be applying a little bit of lash glue to these and then applying them right to my eyes. For lips, I'm using my new favorite product, which is the BECCA Cosmetics lip liner in the color Muse. It is such a creamy formula, and the color of this is just so gorgeous. And then, of course, to set everything in place, I'm just taking the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and applying this generously all over my face. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing this tutorial. Let me know if you'd like to see more looks using this palette in the comments down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!